All right, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another video on a very, very cold January evening here in Canada. As you can tell by the title of this video, I've gone ahead and I have purchased another new vehicle to add to the fleet. Unfortunately, that does mean that the Jetta is gone. We won't be building that car anymore, and I am really sorry for those of you who started watching my diesel Jetta content, because that stuff started taking off really, really hardcore over the last couple of literal weeks. Those videos have been getting views, but lucky for you guys, I am sticking on the diesel train. I'm sticking on the Volkswagen diesel train, as you can tell. And without really screwing around too much, welcome the new red TDI to the channel. This car is an absolute beast. It has tons and tons of stuff done to it. As you saw from the B-roll footage, first thing on the car that kind of gives away the performance side of this entire build is the super, super lightweight and well-known Enkei RPF 1s that are on the car. The Enkeis are wrapped in Toyo Proxy R1Rs. These aren't quite as crazy as R888s, but they are a quite high performance tire. And it being January, and I don't know if you can see in the video all the steam that's coming out of my mouth from how cold it is, but these tires aren't that great for the cold temperatures that we have right now. But behind those wheels, we've got some massive two-piece ECS rotors. We have those front and rear actually, so we've got some really fantastic braking power in this car already. And fortunately, I did buy this car off Malone Tuning, which is now actually known as Tunezilla. So we've got the best in the industry that have had their hands all over this car and have actually built the tune for it. And it's not exactly a quiet diesel either. We have a full custom stainless steel TIG welded exhaust that you probably can't really see, but it's got a nice little spicy cut tip on there. And it does have a MagnaFlow high flow resonator, I believe, on it. So it's not as loud as it could be. It's not fully straight piped. And unfortunately, it does not really roll coal, which I'm not really that upset about. And I know a lot of people really do like seeing performance diesels roll coal because it is entertaining as hell. But unfortunately, this car is tuned strictly for maximum performance, and rolling coal is just kind of an inefficiency. But if we pop the hood, so under the hood of the Golf, not really stock, as you can tell, number one, by not having an engine cover on it, but this big, massive, custom TIG welded stainless steel intake that kind of goes down into the fender well with a nice big pod filter on there to get some epic choo-choo noises. But we've also got the turbo outlet side up into the intake is all stainless piping as well, with an upgraded map sensor. And it's also plumbed for some additional goodies. And if you know what that is, you know, but if you don't, she's plumbed for nitrous, and that's hooked up in the trunk of the Golf and currently not set up. We do have a variable nitrous system that we are gonna be putting on the car to test it out. And to pump all this juice into this nice little 2-liter TDI, this does have a dark side development GTB 2260 turbo. So it's the largest run-of-the-mill turbo that they make for the common rails. They do make a 2876 or 67, I believe, for these engines as well. That is good for up to 400 brake horsepower out of a diesel, which is absolutely crazy. We might go that route in the future, but as of right now, it still does have stock injectors, but it has a CP3 pump upgrade as well. So the CP4 has been ditched and it's gone back to a CP3, which is just an all-around better injection pump anyways. But we have some injectors that are good for about a little bit over 300 wheel horsepower with this turbo. So we're gonna be throwing those in pretty quickly as well so that we can get some extra juice out of this. And then we're gonna give it a try on some nitrous. And we're gonna be entering some motorsport events with this car as well. We're gonna be doing the Knox Hill Climb in Kelowna, BC this May with this car and kind of seeing what this little diesel can do, but it's an absolute riot to drive. So let's get some driving footage of this car and get a couple flybys with our boy Brendan, who is behind the camera as well, helping out today. So like I said, it is fairly cold outside, and we do have these R1R tires on the car, so we're probably not gonna get too much traction, but it's still a lot of fun to drive this car as it is. So let's hop in the Golf, go for a little bit of a rip, and see what this baby can do. So we're out on the street. I can't quite remember exactly how much power this car made. I know it's sub 200, or not sub 200 wheel, it's sub 300 wheel horsepower right now, but it is mid 300s to like almost 400 wheel torque. So it does like to party, it does boogie quite hard. And we're gonna hop on the highway here and head out to one of our locations to do a couple of flybys, but we'll get a little bit of a tunnel run here and show you guys some wheel spin. This car does make about 36 pounds of boost peak when you're giving it the full beans. I also didn't mention, along with the brakes, the wheels, the tires and everything, this car is on BC Racing coilovers as well, so it does have a little bit of a suspension upgrade done. One of the things I will be adding to the mod list pretty soon here is I will be doing a rear sway bar, because like I said, this car will be doing hill climbs, and I also will be taking it to autocross and that kind of thing, and I might take it to the drag strip a little bit. So just kind of tightening up the way this car handles is going to be a big part of the characteristics of this car being kind of more focused towards motorsports than a daily driver. Let's get some flybys. Yeah.